Do you like the outfit? So I try to look like Hopper, but I feel like an off-brand Murray or something. I don't have a gun or anything, but I got this knife. Dude, this thing is hot as shit, and it is looking like Russia out there, so good thing I'm in my bunker, taking off all my clothes. Shit. Call that a Demogorgon crunch.
Kellogg's Stranger Things Demogorgon Crunch. I've heard about this show. It's on Netflix, but I've seen clips of it.
So, I feel like I just wanted to kind of talk about the finale to Stranger Things, the season finale. A lot of people in my friend group are kind of expecting there to be like this big death or, oh, a character's gotta die in order for it to be good. I don't know. I feel like that's a really cheap way to create drama. And you might think, well, the death of a character is huge. Well, yes, but also I feel like they've cheaped out on a lot of character deaths in Stranger Things specifically. Think back on a show like Breaking Bad. Jesse Pinkman was just going to be used as a stepping stone for Walter White so that he can get into the drug world, and then he was going to go up from there.
Paul was supposed to only be in the first season.
The 5th or 6th episode, he was supposed to die from like a rival gang.
And Walt would feel very guilty, and then he would seek revenge, and that would propel us into season 2.
It was towards the end of the first season, Vince comes up to me and says, hey, I want to let you know.
Aaron, guess what? I was going to kill your character off, but you're so good, I'm going to keep you now.
And I was like, okay, well, it's actually great that he didn't kill him off. A lot of people just look at the surface level drama of, oh my God, this character dies, and that's just like the drama. But there's other ways to create drama besides that. I don't know if anybody else is talking about that except for my friend group. They're like, who do you think's gonna die? And I'm like, well, does there have to be in order for it to be good? Like, nobody in my friend group's really talking about, like, I don't know, Vecna, what's he gonna do next? Or what's the true nature of Will's powers? Like, what's he gonna do next? Or what's Vecna gonna do to stop him? Or what's Will gonna do? All of it's really boiling down to it's like, who's gonna die? I don't know. I feel like a lot of studios nowadays, especially Netflix, they don't want to kill off any main characters, mainly just because of them wanting to sell toys. Just think about it. The main cast, Mike, Dustin, Lucas, Eleven. I don't think that Stranger Things wants to kill off main characters. The marketability factor. Do you see all the stuff that they're selling for season 5?
It's like actual figurines here. Unfortunately, no Funkos. I know there's a Target exclusive Funko of like Elle. I think she's kind of golden and stuff.
The Demogorgon Crunch.
There it is.
They're selling like the Surfer Boy pizza, like legitimately. My friend was even asking, like, is it gonna stay after season 5? No way. They want to sell specifically this season, and then after the season's wrapped, it's like, nah, fuck it. We're not gonna spend money to have this shit staying on the shelves. They want to kill off side characters. It's kind of funny. In each season, they've killed off like one side character. In season 1, they killed off Barb. In season 2, they killed off Bob. In season 3, they killed off Alexi. Season 4, they killed off Eddie. So it's like, what? In season 5, they're gonna kill off Chungus? Like, I don't know. It just seems like in each season they introduce a character, and then in the same season they killed them off. Again, it's the marketability. They want to make more spin-offs and shows, which are confirmed. They're making that prequel in between seasons 2 and 3 animated show. They don't want to have that confusion in like a little kid's mind. These executives who make the show, they make the conscious decision of like, wait, hold up. We can't kill off 11. They'll go so close to killing people off and then not doing it. Hopper, they already did the fake out death with him. This season, they had a bomb in his jacket pocket, and they didn't even do anything with it.
Oh, hey! What is that? It's just a failsafe, okay? It's a failsafe. Yeah. Whoa. I'm gonna risk losing you.
There was even a fake out death with Mike Wheeler's parents. If they're not going through with killing off like side characters, then I don't know if they're gonna have any major deaths. So my predictions for the ending of the Stranger Things finale, on New Year's Eve, is that it's gonna be a happy ending. completely. You know, the Duffer Brothers just got that deal with Paramount. They want to do like these movies now. And also Netflix, they want to do these side things, like I've said. So they want everybody to be okay. They want it to be all a happy ending so that Netflix can do their thing. Netflix can use all their different characters in any way they want in the future. And then the Duffer Brothers can show off their blockbuster skills and be like, oh my God, the Duffer Brothers, they have the show-stopping capabilities to make beautiful movies, you know, like with CG and all the show off all the stops. And the more I tell my friends about this fairy tale ending that I think it's gonna happen, the more they say, well, that would be boring. And yeah, it is. And what would be more 80s than just a happy Steven Spielberg ending where they're all just good? And I don't know, I just feel like that's imminent, where, you know, they just defeat the bad guy and everything's swell, like a George Lucas, you know, Ewok celebration. I don't know, I could just feel that in my head, where Nancy doesn't go for Jonathan or Steve. Watch it happen.
What is it about your presence that brings out their inner Neanderthal?
Or in 2 weeks' time, none of that happens. Nancy goes for Steve. There's a bittersweet ending where Eleven's dead, Lucas is dead, Steve is dead, Eddie comes back from the dead. I've heard that one.
Eddie coming back in Stranger Things Season 5 Volume 2. First of all, we all know Stranger Things is built to mirror Dungeons & Dragons, so Eddie died because of bats, right? Well, in Dungeons & Dragons, Kaz also gets bitten by vampire bats and turns into a vampire. After that, Kaz becomes Vecna's right-hand man, but eventually betrays him and destroys him. That's the moment in D&D lore where Vecna loses his hand and eye. Since Stranger Things pulls so much from D&D, fans think Eddie might actually follow the same path. He dies by bats, Vecna controls bats.
My D&D knowledge is embarrassingly low, considering how important it is to the show.
Well, it wasn't actually supposed to be that big part of the show. It was just the kids were going to be playing D&D, and then they needed reference points to talk about and understand what was going on, and we'd established them playing D&D, and it just became increasingly a bigger part of the show.
And what else have I heard? The birthday card reads off his birthday, and that's all the time I've got for today, man. There's so many theories, but just watch them all get squashed, because Duffer Brothers are done with this shit. Like, that's all I gotta say. The Duffer Brothers are done with this shit. They're off to make blockbuster movies on Paramount, and watch them make a movie that's not Stranger Things and nobody watches it.